up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, uniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no problem.
Understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. I say,
I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and best is Monday night bingo, where it's all free and you can win prizes. All are welcome, but there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another and have a blessed day.
Hey, Carol, what day is it? It's a hump day.
Hump day, Carol.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this beautiful Wednesday morning. It's currently 54 degrees here, and it's supposed to get in the 80s. I'm looking forward to it. And we're supposed to get rain starting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First in the chat again today.
Getting every night.
You is Jeffrey. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Jeffrey. And Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. and raining, but yeah, you got a lot of places that's getting rain today. We getting it this weekend. And Amber, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And there's Carol. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Miss Denise, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Southern Siren Vintage, Gina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yep, it's a whole
Gina, you've been on my mind, honey.
Ooh.
I need to email you.
You were always on my mind. Hello, Vintage Memories. Hello, good morning and welcome, Robin. How are you doing? Good to see you. I hope we get rain today. Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot starting Friday night for the whole weekend. So I'm okay with that. It's all good. Catherine, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Oh, well, yeah, it's been a while. Well, I hope you're feeling better.
Absolutely.
It's good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, it's not good when you're not feeling well. That's not good. Today's birthday, by the way, today is Carol's Chaos's birthday today. If you see her anywhere in any chats, tell her happy birthday. Today we're going to talk a little bit about something that I learned yesterday and something that I did. Does anybody use Canva and make videos? Hello, Mike. What day is it, Mike? Oh, he's quiet this morning. You
I
feeling
had to
okay?
make sure he had clothes on.
Yeah.
It'd be a different kind of show.
Yeah. So, Mike, what day is it?
Day off.
After 30 pounds of grass seeds, yours looking. I saw your post on Facebook. Anywho, the question is: there's Denise's Magical Emporium.
Magical.
Yes, magical.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good
Morning,
morning.
wildflower.
Jesus.
Hi, Michael.
A whole new meaning of hump day. So if anybody does videos and use the video music off of Canva, let me know in the chat by putting a heart or a one or something in the chat letting me know you do. Because I learned something about that this week. Does anybody use it on Canva and use their music? Well, be cautious. I do the new video clip that we use for the It's Never Too Late to. And I did it this past weekend. I had no problem on Monday. You do have to link your YouTube channel to Canva for it to market to your YouTube channel video. And I did that Monday with no problem. No strikes or nothing. I woke up this morning with an email for one yesterday. So I had to redo it and add my own music from YouTube. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing today, handsome Michael? Susie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing?
Hey, Susie.
That's up to you, Craig. That's on your end. Not here. So anywho, be careful when you're doing any kind of video clips that you're making on Canva. You do have to link your YouTube channel, but it only is good for one show or one video because you do have to link your YouTube channel for it to be on there. But then if you use it again after that, you have to do it every show. So I had to change mine. I am scared to use music from anywhere. Yeah, I use YouTube usually. And when I linked my YouTube channel to Canva, everything was okay Monday. But this morning I woke up with a copyright strike because I used that same song. So I just went ahead and downloaded it, did my own little thing, and added my own music from YouTube that I have on my music. So it was okay. We'll see this morning. But yeah. Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome, Jennifer. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. No, it's taken care of. Yeah, I don't have any actual strikes on me. They did take away the monetization for yesterday's show, but once I corrected it this morning and replaced the song that they recommend that I can pick from, it's all good and it's back up. So I did take it away.
Huh?
A lot of royalty-free music on Canva will get flagged, and it did. But I didn't have a problem Monday. I didn't get anything on Monday because I did tag it for Monday, and then I didn't realize I have to tag it every day, and I'm not going to do all that. So I just changed it. We'll see what happens today. But yeah, be careful with that because, again, I usually use only YouTube music when it comes to that. Everything else was fine. It's just that one song. And it tells you exactly when you go to change it, it gives you the timestamp of what you can do to correct it. And I did that. And it was fine. It was done. It didn't take a little long. It didn't take too long either. I feel like there is a need for a series of books to tell me how to use YouTube. I feel like it would be longer than a War and Peace. Yeah, you're right about that one, Gina. My last video had 3 copyright claims. Claims is different than a strike. Yes, it's all good, but I had a strike. But it's gone now. I used Canva, but that was the first time I did a video clip this weekend just to try it. And it made me connect my YouTube channel for the video that I was going to use it for. But evidently, it's a one-time use because I had no problem on Monday's video. I didn't get anything on that one. Gina, no one. That's right. No one knows. I know I don't. Why don't you write those books, Gina? That'd be a good book to run. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So anywho, and another thing I want to share with y'all, does anyone shop or have a Staples near you? Tooch, man, hello, good morning, and welcome, and be careful driving. Don't be driving and texting, dude. I thought you were working. That's right. And John, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? So out of curiosity,
Morning.
does anyone just use AI to create clips? I'm still, yeah, I like Canva. But again, it was the first time
I do
did it,
too.
and it's the last time I use it on music-wise. But that's okay. It's all good. But I did correct it. But my next question is about Staples. Does anybody have Staples nearby that you go to and shop? And maybe have your phone number hooked up to a membership that's free. I found out something good and interesting yesterday. I do, but don't shop there much. I love it there because you get a lot of money back when you use when you purchase stuff, anything. Let's see. Come Noble used to have a huge computer software selection. Wow. One of my friends is a Staple guy. Does that count, Johnny? Does that count? Yeah, sure. Okay, I realize what you're saying. I had to read it twice. The reason I'm saying that is because yesterday, and I don't know if y'all shop in the portion, like they have great selection of stuff. With the membership, you just use your phone number and you build up points, and those points turn into dollar amount that you can get off your bill when you go to check out. Well, yesterday I needed some special size boxes because I didn't have something that I sold on one of my auctions, and I needed a special box for them, but I needed 4 of them. So yesterday morning I went there, got my boxes. I thought I grabbed 4. No, I only grabbed 2. The way I grabbed them, I thought I had 4. So I had to go back. And now yesterday when I checked out, the lady didn't tell me anything. I went back last night, got me 2 more. The gentleman who was at the register told me, he says, by the way, with your membership, if you purchase any size boxes, 5 or more, no matter what the price is on the shelf, you get it half price if you purchase 5 or more of any box to package. So yeah, check that out. Use it. Staples pays for, yes, they do. Another thing too, they do have the program where you can return ink, and you do get for every 10 you do, I think it's $10 credit. And also they have a box that you can get from them for batteries that are no longer in good use that you can put into the box and bring it to them. And you also get money on that as well. And that's just cash back that I use for when I go shopping in the clearance section. The Staples near me is about 10-minute drive away, but haven't been there in a while. Yeah, they have some great stuff. But I buy a lot there when it comes to supplies because they always have good prices. Yes, my live stream, I show around downtown James. And I'm sorry I missed it yesterday because I was busy packing stuff. Eye candy for today, Carol. Let's see. Wow, that's great information. And I wanted to share it with you because I just found out yesterday. And that's the first time I had to buy any boxes because it was an odd shaped number. But what I like about it, it's also kind of like these little ridges inside of it. That way, if you have to break it down smaller, if you don't need the height that it has these perforated lines inside that it's easy to fold. That way, it's just easy to break it down. And I love it. But that's the first time I did it, and the guy told me, it's like, so I wanted to share that with y'all. That's all the time, because I asked him, I said, is it just a one-time thing? He says, no, anytime. There is no special on that. It's all the time, which I did not know. But that's an all-time every day. It's not just a special event going on. So yeah. But if you have the membership, it definitely helps. Have never seen Clarence and Staples. He must not be there when I am. Nope, must not be because I love shopping there. That's when I get cash back and I have a good bit built up. That's where I shop at to get clearance stuff. I sure do. Stop at bins, buy old expense, ink, wait, drop. Yep, that's right. Oh, you get a credit of $10 for every 10. Depending on how much you spend in a month, determines how many you can turn in at a time. And I do have to mention they did change that, where you used to have to wait at least a month before you can use that $10. Now it's instantly. So if you bring ink to replace and you bring it back into a recycle, that money's added to your account immediately. Michael is an eye candy too. Marlene, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? So try to use that place up and see. I know ours, we have a drop off for UPS, which I haven't used in a while, but I have packages that's going to be going to UPS today. And I just go to Michael's and drop them off there. I will check that out. Haven't been there in a while. Yeah. And it's really good to use, including your recycle your batteries. And it's just a cute little box that you put it in and you bring it. Yeah. Happy early birthday to Linda. Tomorrow is Linda's birthday. And today's already
Linda,
Hey, Linda.
my homegirl.
Yeah. Good morning. So just wanted to bring that to your attention, let you know in case if you do shop at Staples, that I found out yesterday about that. And of course the situation with Canva. So that's right. Happy early birthday. All right, so let's get ready for the segment that we just started this week with. And that's right, Michael. And thank y'all. That's another thing that Michael brought up a good point on too. They also have a section where you can bring Amazon returns. And also, if you do go, they usually print on different colors, but there's always a coupon to use that day for anything in the store. Usually it's about 10% off. Sometimes you may get 30, depending on what day of the week and what's going on, but they usually do that as well. Grab me some boxes too. And it's great to use. I love their boxes. That was the first time I ever bought them. And when you do take your Amazon returns, yes. And ours, they changed it where you still have a different port of the store to go to, but they still do it as well. Yep. So let's see. I am live.
Am I live?
Am I live? I don't know. Are you
I
live?
hope so, little Debbie. You're typing.
Yeah, right. Your imagination, Craig. Eye candy. She's still talking about eye candy. Do you remember?
Edward.
Edward, hello,
Hey,
good morning and
buddy.
welcome. And how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. In the dining room. That's right. So as y'all know, we started this new thing called Table Talk. And it's never too late to. And Becky,
Change.
hello, good morning and welcome. And Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see
Angie.
you. Welcome.
Hey, Angie.
And Hetty, hello, good morning and welcome to you as well.
Hey,
Thank
Hetty.
y'all for being here. So again, when we talk about our It's Never Too Late segment, you can chime in, talk about things in the chat as we talk about it, and engage in it with us. So Mark, what is the never too late to for you today?
Change.
That's
Change.
right. Never too late to change. You right about that one. Let's see. I just found out next week I will be busy with Jamestown. Yeah, you can be busy with all them games now. They got baseball now. I'm never too
It's
late.
never too late to be late.
Late.
Here too.
Anywho, and that's a lot of things that it covers when it comes to never too late to change. What are some of your being Mike is with us today? Let's get Mike's 2, 3, 4 cents into this one. Oh, now he's
It's the change part.
I'm old. It's.
You know what? That's
It's
time to change that line because we already know that.
Well, no, I'm old, and it's a wonder that I remember to change my underwear. So
La 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 la.
No, and that's true. It is never too late to change. And Mark is teaching me
Patience.
a little bit of patience. That's pretty good.
Wasn't it?
True.
Well,
And
that goes in Go
I
ahead.
am trying to be more open to new things. And even though I've got a few years on me, I've realized that I need to be more open and accept those changes.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is accepting a change, not just being able to do something that's different, but to go ahead and realize that change sometimes can be good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it can be good. It lets you relate to people better.
You know, and another thing too, it's never too late to to try to work on having patience with people. You know, a lot of times we don't have that patience. And
What?
I'm just talking in general.
Denise says, Mark, what did you do with the real mic?
I am really, you know,
These people know
I
you.
have been at the dang old post office for 41 years.
42, August 1st, October 1st.
And the thing about it is that every day it is change. And every day I have got to adapt to those changes, which normally means ignoring whatever somebody's telling me to do and do it my own damn way.
Jennifer says, ugh, I don't want to change. And sometimes change is good. I'm never too late to learn how to play the tuba.
Go for it,
Go for it,
Craig.
Cole. Go for it. You can do it. The only
The only
consistent.
constant in the universe is change.
Yep.
It's true. That's very true. That's a statement.
And again, even with changing it could be something just minor that help us improve things. You know, it could be something as small as maybe getting a workstation that works best for you and flows easy for you. It doesn't have to be a big change. Change is good. You know, change is something that we're going to continuously do no matter where we are at in our life. A lot of times changes, some people don't like changes, but it's good. It's good to have changes. And I'm
Well,
not saying we're changing anything in the show. We're just saying in general.
well,
Any room was to start.
especially if you end up, and I don't want to be a downer, if you have experienced a loss of a loved one, that is going to make you change. There's going to be changes in your life that you have to adapt to. But the thing about it is that you have to realize that it is a change that you didn't ask for.
Right.
It's a change that you have no power over, but it's a way for you to evolve. My late husband told me before he passed, he says, it's not going to be the same for you, and it's going to be a different life for you. He was very pragmatic and he was a very wise man.
Hmm.
And he said, but you have to make a choice on your changes. Either one, you can choose to jump in this grave next to me, or you can choose to live. And he says, you have got to find strength to make your changes in life.
Yeah, and John made a
And
comment about the
it's very
changes in the
true.
post office with the rate of changing of postage. They are always going up, and they'll be going back up again in July. So yeah,
Yeah. I think, isn't it 78 cents in July?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And with loss comes change, but it also is a good
Blessing.
change because it gives you a new beginning.
yeah.
And
It does.
blessings like me.
And then sometimes it's not so good.
But you know what's good about that? Even though they're changing it, if you still have the old forever stamps that came out, I still have stamps I'm using from 2015, 2016, and 2017 that I buy. And I'm still using them to this day because once you buy the forever stamps, no matter how high they go up, you still can use them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's what's good about it. So, yeah. And it's always a journey. It's always keeping you up on your toes, so to say, and keeping you up on what's new and what does change. Some changes are beyond our control. But
Sure.
again, a lot of times some changes are good and some are bad. But a lot of times, the ones that you can change, you control, which is a
But the
great
thing
thing.
about it is,
whether it's bad or not, you better learn something
it's
from it.
well, the thing about it is that it's how you adapt to change. You either control the change as
Or
far
the
as you can, or you give in and give up and be miserable, and that's not a good thing. It's just not.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
learned to adapt to this. It's been it it's been it's been it's been awfully hard, but don't cry for me.
Argentina.
Yeah, Vita.
and I understand that, Jennifer, and some people are like that. But again, especially with like YouTube and reselling and things like that, we always have changes we have to deal with. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not, but sometimes we have to adapt to it. No matter if it's whatever platform you sell on or you do YouTube, there's always changes. But again, in a business world, changes are good sometimes, and again, sometimes we don't like those changes because again, it doesn't help us. But sometimes it's what you do with it and apply to yourself and make it work for you.
True.
I had too many changes in my life, and we will go through a lot of changes. Even though like when
Yeah.
we get old, like Mike, we don't know if we're going to be walking, and you don't know if you're going to be in a wheelchair or walking with a cane, or you never know. So you need to take each day to live it to the fullest and take every day for granted, and live it to the fullest. We are always changing home and school. Yeah, it's a lot of changes, and we went through a lot of changes growing up. Even when you had to go to different schools and you might have moved, and so many people in the military always are moving. Depending on where they're stationed at, so they have a lot of changes they go through as well, growing up, and a lot of times there's a lot of kids that can't deal with that. So some changes are beyond our control.
And yeah, Denise, some change can be exciting.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's always
There's
good.
something about venturing into the unknown that is exciting. There's always going to be trepidation whenever there are changes happening, and it's all how you perceive change.
Hmm.
You can perceive it as good, you can perceive it as bad, you can perceive it as a learning experience.
Yep.
So,
And you can always adapt it to it, or you can change it to make it work for you, depending on what it is. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I know sometimes we don't like some of the changes, but again, it's what we do with it. I can make it work for you or make it work against you. That's the way I look at it. But in the long run, it's always good sometimes for changes that, especially when you're starting out, whether it's YouTube, reselling, even learning, like, for example, with changes. Sometimes we get in that rut, the little trench where you're just doing the same thing every day, every day, every day. And sometimes just that little tweak of a change can get you out of that rut. Life is a stage. Yeah, you're right about that one,
That's true,
Michael.
Michael.
right. I'm thinking about a change myself.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm
And what,
looking at maybe a more fibrous cereal.
a cereal?
Fibrous.
You need
Several
more I
people
need more fiber in my diet.
losing several people led me to YouTube. So to meet two wonderful friends. Aw, yeah, that happens too. And sometimes I look at it this way: I celebrate their life. And everybody looks at it differently. Everybody goes through it differently. Changes can be scary. Yes, it can. I agree. And amen on that one, Gina. And it is real. Yep. Okay, so that word was real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of teal.
yeah. I'm
She's
aqua.
not teal. She's aqua.
Talk to Kevin about the fiber incident.
Oh Lord.
I want to be purple, but you can be any color you want. But yeah, that's another thing too. It's always good to meet other people and collaborate with others when it comes to meeting somebody in person. Um, it's not always easy to meet up with somebody depending on if you're traveling or somebody else is in a different area of the country and you're maybe going to their state. That's one thing I try to do is I do try to meet up with other people when I'm traveling. You just never know. And a lot of times people that you meet on YouTube and you meet them in real person, they're the same. And I like that. Uh-oh, we
Yep.
forgot to hit the thumbs up. Should probably listing on eBay. I said it earlier, but I am sure you were. Yep, probably so. Yep. Oh, I love folding sheets fitted and flat. I can do that quick.
Craig, I got that one down too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
got
don't have a problem with that.
Janine. Hello,
Oh
baby.
my.
Jen
Jenny,
Head in the
Yeah,
house.
she's awake. Jen heads.
think it,
Yeah, she's been
talk
coming in
about
the
a
morning show in the
change.
morning. Yeah. Yeah,
There's a
she's been waking up
change.
early in the mornings, coming in the morning show. Usually around this time. She's probably just getting her first cup of coffee if she drinks coffee.
Yep, she does.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I mean, she bounces off the walls enough. I didn't sure if that was helping her a little more. You know what I'm saying?
The proper breakfast drink is Coca-Cola Classic.
Ooh. My worst is I don't like Pepsi. I don't like soda, period. Now, if I do choose to do a soda, it'll be Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
I can't
I
take
have
any of that
I
diet
love it.
stuff.
Huh?
I can't take any of
I
that
can't
diet
either.
stuff.
I love it, but I don't drink it a lot either. I drink more water. I am so completely different in person. I doubt that.
He
He
the
is?
man that you see is the man that you get.
All
He
right.
and he him and Kevin are
They are
just
just lovely people. They are
love, love,
absolutely,
love.
absolutely delightful people.
All right. Let me go ahead and start dropping links in the chat. Um, Mark, tell everybody what you got going on today.
Well, Jennifer just dropped the link because Janice and I are going to do a sale at 11 Eastern until 1. And then Friday, I'm going to be on with Dawn Southern Finds and Yarn Again, Teresa. And then Sunday, we're going to have Johnny and Becky's Vintage and More for our special guest.
Yep.
Is that this Sunday?
Yes,
There's
Is who
Sunday
Sunday?
coming.
Johnny and Becky's Vintage and More.
Oh, Becky will be nice. Oh, and it's always a treat to have Johnny.
Oh yeah, okay.
Give me that
You
$5
need to
he
get
promised me.
you need to get to changing on that one.
He promised me $5 for saying something nice about Johnny.
Why he's got to pay you to say something nice? That's not cool.
Well, I'm going to give him change.
Why he gave you a 20?
If he gives me a 20, it's going towards his brooch I've been looking at the antique shop.
My fitted sheet said, yeah, I know I gotta fold them. I have them all packed in a nice little bundle. When I pull it, everything's in that one roll. Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, good Lord.
I've been like that ever since I was in the military and even before.
Let's see, I've got the wingspan for it.
That's what I do too. I get all the corners first, then tuck them together, and then I fold them. Yeah, and then I have them long ways. Put all the pillowcases, everything in that one wrap, and then I just roll it in a square.
Well, isn't it easier just to take that fitted sheet and go,
No, no,
well, then I've done something wrong.
not for me anyway.
I don't have the wingspan.
Fly like an eagle.
Yeah, fly.
You've lost it. What did you lose? I'm not sure what she lost. Rolling stuff. Oh no, I can't do that. Mm-mm. No. It's just me though. I don't. All right. So the link is in the chat. If anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel and or just come and join us on the show, and make sure your camera and your mic is connected because it won't let you up unless on the panel unless you are with both connected. Just Dodo. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Corner to corner. That's right. It's never too late to be Tuesday. But Tuesday's long gone now. Just wash it and put it right
We
back.
got another one coming up.
You get he gives you wings.
Well, you know what? I tasted that Red Bull once. Oh,
Dancing
God,
alone.
that stuff
Hello.
is
Good morning.
awful.
Oh, I cannot drink that. Mm-mm.
No,
No.
I can't either.
I don't care how much Mad Dog 2020 you put in with it or whatever it is that people put
Ew.
with it.
Vodka.
Vodka.
That just sounds nasty.
Well, I don't drink anyway, so it doesn't make much difference.
I'm
I'm
going to
not
take
a-
up drinking.
Really?
Yeah. Only time I do drink when I do is Crown. I don't drink any of that Mad Dog 20.
I haven't had a Crown in a long time.
I am
I haven't
on
had one at all.
3 p.m. I lost my mind. No, find it. Gave up it years ago. Good to see you dancing alone. How are you doing? Yeah, it's just certain things I do. I love, like folding clothes. I got to get it right out of the dryer. The minute I hear that buzzer go off, that's just me.
Oh, well, I try. I used to be good at it. Now, not so good.
Yeah, it's just I fold them immediately. And I usually do that on a day where I'm doing just laundry or cooking or cleaning or whatever. You're dating yourself with no MD. No, 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 no.
Oh,
Mm-mm. No.
I
No
love
more
that
Fall
name,
2020
Dancing
for me.
Alone with Rentals.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, I don't drink none of that stuff. I never did. Just the thought of it with Mad Dog and then Red Bull. That's even worse.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
No dryer for me. I wish I could hang my clothes outside, but yeah, I have a clothes hanger, but I don't use it. Remember back in the day, that's all we did was hang our clothes up on the lines out in the
I
backyard.
still do.
We have a huge clothesline.
I have one that
4
runs
lines.
the whole length of the backyard that has the 2 lines, but it's on a pulley from the porch. I don't use it.
Yeah.
Mark uses that during the summertime, especially.
Oh, yeah.
He uses
I don't
that
want to heat
clothesline
the
all the
house. I
time.
don't want to pay the electric bill or
And your
heat the
clothes always
house up.
smell so nice once
Yeah.
if they've been hanging out.
I haven't used it yet, but again, I have to probably replace it because the line itself looks pretty old. If I was to use it, because I used to love doing that.
We're
Strawberry
not going to
Hills.
talk about
Oh Lord,
Strawberry
Jesus.
Hill then. Oh, God.
No, because I'm sure that Jen probably was under the bleachers nursing an Annie Greensprings apple granny, whatever that was that they used to have.
All right, Dancing Alone says my tenants are funny. They will mention that the dryer isn't working in 95-degree weather. I mentioned softly, you know that it's time for you outside. There you go. Yeah, I remember the clothespins that we used to use. My mom had this big basket full of them, and she would hang it on the
Yep.
line and said, "Go put them on the line." For the record, I still installed 2 dryers at one point. The other one was ready. Oh, okay.
We have 2 washers and 2 dryers.
Yeah, I just have one of each. Carol says my mother used to hang towels on the line in the winter. Really? In the winter?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
I could see that happening too.
And my grandmother used to hang towels out on the line and sheets out on the line in the wintertime. And she'd bring them in and they'd be stiff as a board.
My little brother took his Mustang convertible to the movie theater. Oh no! Yeah, that's one thing bad about being in the South. That weather can change in an instant. Farmers Field.
She was in the farmer's field almost dying on MD in Strawberry Hill.
There you go.
2 jars, 2 fridges. Wow, that is so
So in
cool.
order to sober up, they gave her a glass of Everclear.
Oh, Lord.
Oh wow, I used to drink that a lot when I was younger, a lot younger. Too much faster. Yeah. Um, I remember mom ironing the sheets. Oh no, that's one thing I will not do. No, I will not iron sheets. I used to have a client that I cleaned houses for in Louisiana. We had to iron their sheets, and that was every 2 weeks.
Mm.
Wait for them to come out the dryer, and you had to iron them.
My ex-wife's mother, aunt she was obsessive and compulsive, and she would iron socks and underwear.
Oh no, that's gone too far for me.
Everything was ironed. She polished doorknobs.
If ever the day that Robert said he wanted me to iron, I'll give him the iron and say, "Here you go." No, ain't gonna happen. No. Played quarters.
Well, that I will say, Michael will grab the ironing board and iron, especially if I'm looking wrinkly.
I'm
And
constantly
he got such a bad burn that one time. He was really looking wrinkly. Whew.
Yeah, I remember my grandmother had the washboard that we used to wash clothes on.
Oh, Lord.
Tub would drink at the drink out the tub. Warning labels of
We could
MD.
do that. I
Right
could
here.
bring a bottle of Geritol.
Over the age of 22 could be lethal. Yeah, you're right about that. Tokyo would be ironing my socks on the. Oh no, no, I don't do that. I remember ironing the sheets. Nope, my grandma. We never ironed sheets. I used to cut out neighbors' grass. Older windows. When they figured out it was cutting the lawn, when she asked, I was bagging the grass and said no. I cut each week. She made me stop. Oh wow, interesting. No, that's one thing. We always cut the grass on a regular basis. And one of the things my dad always taught us when we cut grass is never cut the grass with the lawnmower facing outward to blow the grass out because we didn't have a back catcher when we were growing up. And we had to, when we mowed the lawn, it was always facing inward. So every time you come back around the square, it would keep going into the center. So, yeah, that's how we did it, especially with a push motor, one of those push ones. There was a lot of pushing. But then again, that turned into me making money because I used to cut everybody's grass in the neighborhood. I had it to iron everything when I was little. Really? No, we didn't do much ironing unless it was dress clothes. Now, our everyday clothes, we had to make sure it was right off the line, from the washer to the line, especially in the summer. But that's what we
And
did.
if you hang your clothes out on the line, there's very little wrinkling going on there.
Right.
Anyway.
My grandmother used to have that wicker-looking thing that you would hit the lawn, the rugs and all with. She
Yeah.
had one for the clothes to kind of make sure that when it was wet, she would kind of pat it to get some of the water to come off of it and then let it dry the rest of the way. It's pretty cool. The things we used to do when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that today, though. Tom, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
How much?
We had one of those, Michael. One of those rotary.
Yeah, we have one.
Mhm.
I bought it just because, and Lorna decided that she wanted to try it. She wanted to do it, so I said, go for it.
Yeah, that was hard. Yeah. Let's see everyone later. Apartment. All right. Well, you have. Oh, go get the shingle shot. Yeah, I did that already.
Ooh.
Oh, fine. All
Then you
right,
got to go back
Susie.
in what, 2 months?
Hi,
To get the
Susie. Make
if
sure
you
and
have
check
that.
out Susie's videos.
Yes. Is that your first or your second round, Susie? Because I know when I did mine, I had to go. Was it 2 months later and get the second one? Go get your blood work. Hopefully they don't come back and say you're pregnant, girl. You don't need that.
Let us know if it's positive.
Your second one? Okay, yeah. Yeah, once you're done with it, you're good. I got to find out what Robert, did he do his second one yet? I think he already did his first. I'm going to ask him to remind him. Because he just not that long ago did. I'm telling him how long ago that's been. I used to love cutting grass. That's a lot of work. Because I'm very too for making sure all the grass is weed eated around the everything. Um, but yeah, Robert just got here. I'm have to look and see and ask him when his second one should be because he's got to schedule it coming soon, I think. All right, Susie, have a great day. Thank you for coming on by. And again, Jennifer's dropping links in the chat. Check out these channels. Make sure you check it out and see if you're following. Make sure you hit the notifications if there's anything going on. As well as if you would like to come on and promote your channel and anything you have going on, you're more than welcome to come on up. The link is at the top of the chat. Just remember, you do have to have your camera and your mic connected before it lets you up. I had a lot of blood drawn this morning. State bird is up.
The southern state bird is out.
Oh,
in
the
Florida.
mosquitoes. Yeah. I don't miss that from down south. We have some up here, but not that bad.
Oh, we have mosquitoes.
Yeah, I remember I used to have to cut my grandfather's lawn when I cut their grass with the one that had the blades that you push and it had those twisted blades.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave Michael here for just a minute because it's time
My
to get rid of some
grandparents,
coffee.
Oh, Lord.
these going out.
See, this is the change I'm talking about.
My grandparents had a riding lawnmower. Yeah, we know it was push. No riding lawnmower back then.
I remember my grandmother had one of the first electric lawnmowers. And God bless her, she'd keep running over the cord. She'd
I
have
love
to
my
take it
battery.
in. They'd have to take it in and replace the cord. This was back in the 60s.
Wow. Yeah, I have one. I've been having for a while now. It's the one with the battery. The battery charged and you charge it up. I love
Well,
it.
I got Mark that big John Deere zero-turn moose of a thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's such a man. But we've got an acre and a half that we're cutting, so it's like, you know, you almost have to have. We had a regular riding mower. Now we've got this John Deere thing.
Yeah, I used to hate that when you go to pull it and it doesn't start. Then you got to keep pulling it until it does. So that when I moved, I hear that. Looking like a man. So does anybody have anything special going on that you would like to promote? Let us know. Love my zero turn. All news on the property now. 15 acres. Yeah, they work better when you have a big yard. Yeah, we used to have a small yard. We lived in a neighborhood where everybody's backyard basically touched each other, unless I had a fence. Must take weeks to cut. And is that a lot of it has woods on it or trees? One thing I have to say, we have a 3.5 acre lot, but the majority of it's lined with woods or trees. And then we have a fence that runs within the woods itself to kind of help the dogs going any further. And we don't have all that to cut, thank God, because most of it's all woods. And that's a lot of work in the summertime, but yeah. I'm getting my garden fixed and getting done. What is this? Oh. Oh, yeah, we did that already. Let's see. Becky says clippers around the flower beds. Had trees, but Mom had them cut out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love it because we have a barrier between all the houses, even though we're kind of far apart. There's lines on the property line where we have trees where we ain't got to worry about our neighbors. It's pretty. I like it. I love the country area compared to the city. Lord, geez, that was a big difference when we moved here. Sharon, hello, good morning, and welcome.
Hey, Sharon.
Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I got a feeling when I go down south in Louisiana in this summer, I'll be cutting my dad's yard because they can't get my brother, or my sisters, or anybody to go out there and help them. That's your lawnmower. Awesome. Yeah, I used to cut my dad's grass, our grass all the time. I loved it. Get me out the house. Yep. Never had a house again. I think going short wallflowers. Yeah, it's a lot of work. 30% of the flowers I'm not sure what that is. Boom. Must be a place, a location.
Oh, that's got to be that um, hardware store up there in Iowa.
Oh, okay.
I think we went there. We did go there.
That's right. Today at 10:30 is the East Coast Resellers. Today at 10:30 on, I'm not sure whose channel it is on today. I think it's usually on Yarn Again. I don't know. Do they rotate that one? I don't remember. It's a farm store. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I know in Illinois, there's several that we go to. If you look behind the house around the street, it's just cows. And the next door neighbor is in the middle of the countryside. I love living in the country compared to when I lived in the city. Always on. Okay, I wasn't sure if they rotated yet. So they must only rotate on Mondays? 'Cause I know Fridays it's
Hey,
always on
Ellen.
this channel. Hello,
Hey, Sharon.
Ellen. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
I already said hi to Sharon.
Well,
He wasn't in the
You
room.
were off. You were off doing things.
yeah.
So if anybody would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to come on up. If you have anything you would like to talk about or promote, come on up. Also, don't forget Friday. If you would like to be part of the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, and you have anything that's sold that you would like to share, make sure you email me by Friday morning at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with the link to the item that's sold. If you're not sure how to do that with the link, just make sure you do send me the screenshot from the platform it's sold on, and then how much you bought it for, where did you buy it, and how long it took to sell if you know. And also, if you took an offer, what was that offer for? And that'll be this Friday. Welcome back. Ellen Rose has moved her auction to Mondays. Set your reminder. What?
Okay.
What day, a time? 2:11 p.m. So instead of it being on Wednesdays, it's now.
On Mondays.
I need to change that on the calendar then, because I have you on today at 1:11. I think we had that conversation yesterday. 1:11, and now you're moving it to 2:11 on Monday, the 5th.
She's going to email you the update list.
Oh, because I'm already there.
Macari, resale platform or just a garage sale online? Discuss.
All right. Save this and following. All right. Did I change it correctly now? I hope I did. No, I didn't, I bet. I think I didn't.
She's a different time zone.
Well, according to this, it tells me 2:11. On my end, when I open your link to your show, it says 2:11. Right, and on the link, it says May the 5th at 2:11 p.m. Eastern. So I need to change the date.
She had to cancel today. Too much going on.
Understand. All right, I have it changed to Monday, unless it's just the day show. All right, Ellen. Macari reseller platform or just a garage sale online? Discuss. You know, that's a good question, and I think it is just nothing but a garage sale because these people want everything for free, like a whatnot. That's my opinion. That's why I have not sold on Macari since last year. I shut it down. I kept trying, and they want you to lower the prices, and I kept lowering the prices, and then next thing you know, it's what I paid for it. No, it's a garage sale. Anybody else? That's my thought. I went and looked over your calendar and found a new date. Okay, cool. Yeah, it says 2:11 Eastern. That's what the thumbnail says too. Pay that much attention. Monday. Well, thank you. And I've been doing that, like I said, for quite a while now. May the 5th be with you. And also, yep, the May 4th will be that Sunday show, this Sunday.
already.
That's Cinco de Mayo.
Yep. And I stopped using Macari because, again, there was so much problems with I don't know. I just can't see selling stuff for cheap. And if I'm going to do that, I just will stop selling it. So I stopped selling on Macari. No, you're good, Alan. I found Macari is really good for plush sales, but that's about it. And you see,
Ooh, Star Wars
I was
Day.
listening to plush, and I wasn't selling a lot of those. They always wanted for cheap, cheap, cheap. So it's always Star Day. That's right. But for me, I just think to me, it makes it feel like it's just all garage sale stuff. The prices you would see at a garage sale. And if I'm going to do that, I just will do it myself. Not have to pay the fees with Macari. That's my opinion. Do you sell on Macari? I don't think y'all do, huh, Mark?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
You know what? I only got on there once to even look at stuff, and I wasn't terribly impressed.
I don't buy on
I have
Macari.
enough going on with what I've got going on. I don't need to add another one.
Yeah, I stopped selling, and I've never bought anything on Macari. But again, with the pricing situation, that's why I stopped last year. Because I wouldn't really sell. I think I had 4 sales last year. It's like, okay, it's time to go. So at the end of December, I stopped. And I just deactivated the whole account. I mean, I still have the account, but I don't have any listed items. Let's see. Gina says the only thing I had on Macari was headaches. That's just me trying to eat on a pizza glass that I had. Another soul is trying to mess with me. Yeah, you get that a lot on Macari. It was just too much. Yes, yeah, yep. Always coupons. But it's almost like it's a garage sale thing. It's all it is, in my opinion. The classic crop mirrors auction 515. As far as buying, I Google something I want and normally get Amazon or eBay. Yeah. I don't know if y'all noticed, if y'all go on Facebook, they are starting to have a segment that's showing every time I go to Facebook now. And it's with eBay listings. And every day I've been seeing different things on my eBay store in that section on Facebook. I saw the Funko Pops, the Halloween Funko Pops on there this morning. YouTube and eBay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to get your eyes on multiple items. If you have multiple platforms, it's okay. But there's just some platforms that ain't worth it because they want it for so cheap, and it's not worth it. It's not worth the time, the fees, and everything else. I just got tired of Macari. If I got 4 sales in a year, what am I doing? And then paying for it. I've bought and sold no Macari, on Macari, and I get like an item I get one time, only offered then more. It's 10% for a later offer. Don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that part either. You right about that one, Regina. And it's not worth the headache. I still have Bonanza. Yep.
Is that still going? I hadn't heard about it. I haven't heard about it for.
Actually, the last couple of weeks, I've had sales that I shared on the Friday show from Bonanza. Yeah,
What's
I still
that?
use Bonanza.
I never heard of it.
Well, it was probably 4 or 5 years ago. We had that woman drive up from Southern
Oh,
Missouri
yeah.
that was on Bonanza.
That's true.
Well, Bonanza is more of basically a cross post from eBay. Now, I don't know if you can do any other platforms, but I do know that with eBay, once it ties in your eBay store, anytime you list something on eBay, it automatically pulls it to your platform on Bonanza. If it sells on Bonanza, it automatically takes it off of eBay. That's one thing I do like about it.
She was a very nice lady.
Yeah.
She bought that dragonware.
Yeah.
Okay, do you
Did you
see the
see the
changes for
change?
Bonanza about changing?
Charging you for your listings on a monthly amount.
No, I
Oh
didn't.
my.
I haven't heard about that one. It was a good state. Yes, it was. You right about that.
Yes, it was, Michael.
We had a treat every time. It was that or was it the Bonanza? Yeah, it was Bonanza.
Sizzler.
When we Sizzler, that was the other one. We had a choice if as long as we had a good report card and we passed to the following year, or someone graduated, that was our treat for that year.
It's either Bonanza, Ponderosa, or Sizzler.
I have to check that out because I haven't heard anything about the Bonanza changes yet. Online and articles seen on state that I think clothing only, but I'm not sure. La Bonanza.
Hey, John Robert.
Hello,
Hey,
John.
Robert.
Good morning. Hello and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Ponderosa. Wow, I haven't eaten there in years.
They've been gone for years, Johnny.
I like Quincy. I don't remember Quincy.
I don't know.
Curtsy.
No. Bonanza was like.
Bonanza was okay.
I like
Quincy better. I like the big fat yeast rolls.
We didn't have those. It's like Po' Boys. They went out of business.
Never heard of that one either, Michael.
Sizzler was owned by Finkel's, who also owned Fuddruckers.
I used to like Fuddruckers.
I believe they will give you some many for free, then rather free online and charge up to $20 to $25 per month for your listings. I got to check into that because I got over 3,000 listings.
On Bonanza?
Mm-hmm.
He's an overachiever.
I guess.
I'm going to see right now. Actually, 2,325. 2,325 listings.
And you cross-listed that from eBay and this Bonanza.
Well, it's tied to my eBay store where anything I list on eBay, it gets pulled to my account on Bonanza. And then anytime it sells on Bonanza, it gets pulled away and taken off my listings on eBay automatically.
Oh. But if they're going to start charging you $25 a month.
Bye.
Okay.
I got to check into that because I haven't heard that yet.
You're pushing that button that says goodbye.
Exactly. Yeah, I need to look into that one because I haven't heard anything about it. Even on the e-commerce bite, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, we don't have any Fuddruckers either.
That was always a good, dependable hamburger.
Never heard of it until I knew the movie that there wasn't that movie that was made with that name.
Fuddruckers? I don't know.
That was a
family name
movie.
Or something.
That was a different movie, Johnny.
Okay, no, I thought it was a name of a family in a movie. Cost versus amount sold for the platform is not worth the cost of. No, it's not. I will be looking into that. I will have to look into that definitely. Yeah, because I've never heard of it. I've never seen anything about it yet.
Change is coming.
No. What you're talking about, Johnny, was Meet the Fockers. Not Fuddruckers.
Okay, then that's what it is. Okay.
Oh.
It sounds the same.
It took me a while.
I'm gonna have to look into it because, like I said, usually I get that kind of information even on my email and or in e-commerce bite, but I haven't heard that yet. I had seen somebody do a video on it. Question about offer up. Anyone had success with it?
Success with it.
Offer up. What is that? Another platform? I've never used it. Has anyone used Offer Up? Is that a platform? I'm not sure what that is.
Well, there's so many of them now.
Yeah, I know.
There's Whatnot and what was that other one? What was that other one? The crazy lamplighting ones.
Oh, District and
Depop.
District, and then there's one. I don't know, it's called Knickknacks or
Knickknacks.
OfferUp is an online mobile-first C2C marketplace with an emphasis on one in-person transaction. It was founded as a competitor on Craigslist, different from itself by the mobile-friendly app. Interesting. Never heard of it. I never sold on there because I've never heard of it. OfferUp is like an app-based Facebook for local pickup items. Okay. No, I never used it. To be honest,
Used to be online.
15 years ago. Okay, no, that's the first I hear of it. But I have heard some people say they stopped. Oh, what's his name? Kevin. Commonwealth Picker. I had to look at the back here. Commonwealth Picker, where he was talking about getting away from Bonanza, but I didn't hear why. I saw a thumbnail, but I never knew why. That's right. It's like letting it go. Local selling platform that I think you can also have stuff shipped. I'm gonna have to check it. I've never did anything with them, but I will be looking into the Bonanza though. Ooh, I just had a sale on Etsy. What did I sell? Ooh, cool. Some rice bowls, some Chinese porcelain Oriental bowls. What time? When sort of like it's Craig. Okay, yeah, I've only did when Craigslist was popular. I used to like get appliances, which was pretty cool. Especially when I was just starting out getting my apartment in New Orleans and stuff like that. That worked out really well. Well, everybody's getting to that time. The numbers are going down. And if you would like to come on after the show is over, you're more than welcome to join us. Don't forget, today at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our Hump Day auction. Hope to see you there. And Mark, what time do you go on with Janice today?
It's going to be 11 Eastern.
Which is 12 God's time.
Right?
No.
10. I always go the wrong direction.
Yes, you do.
I didn't know you could sell on the Nextdoor app.
Jennifer, my sister talked me into getting the Nextdoor app. That is just absolutely crazy. There's so much bitching and complaining and carrying on that app.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what that is. Is that the one where you Nextdoor?
Talk about your neighbors.
I know I use that app, but I didn't know you can sell on there.
I don't know.
I don't.
No.
Craigslist is deep drive.
To talk about drama pot.
Yeah, I don't use it to sell. Commonwealth Flipper, Kevin, put it out info about leaving the platform. Yeah, he did. I remember he did put a video, but I didn't watch it yet. Yeah. So anyway, if anybody wants to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. That link is still at the top of the chat. And don't forget, tomorrow we will be right back here again. And so don't forget to check out the people that are going live throughout the day. You also have at 10:30, you also have Yarn Again on the East Coast Resellers live show today, and many, many more. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. And also, by the way, real quick, if you have an invoice for me that you haven't decided yet to check or see if you got one, please make sure you check your email because all invoices went out yesterday. And I do have a few that didn't do anything with them yet or looked at them. So if you can, check them out. See where you at. Until we meet again, later. Peace out. Y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. See the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny,